Good morning. I'm Tomas Estrada Palma. Let me get one thing straight right away. I spend the vast majority of my life enjoying it, doing what I want to do, having a great time with a smile on my face. But when there's nonsense, I don't put up with it. And I get a very serious face. And I got a serious face on right now because it's nonsense. This InfoWars army. Okay, it's a rabble, an undisciplined rabble. And I'm here to explain why it's a rabble, undisciplined, and how you can change it. And if you do, I'll join the InfoWar army again. I'm out of there right now because I have no time for nonsense. I'm 64 years old, which means I don't have as much time as a lot of you people, although I'm probably going to live at least another 40, 50, maybe even 60 years. I'm telling you, I feel great. And the reason I feel great, big reason, is a lot of the InfoWars products. I use them, a lot of them. $1,000, $2,000 a year, okay, for me and my family. I believe in them, and we're doing great, okay? So for a person who does that, says exactly who he is, Tomas Ramon Estrada Palma. My great-grandfather was the first president of Cuba. I'm not shy about it. I'm standing up and saying who I am and what I believe in, spending thousands of dollars a year on InfoWars store, and the staff suspends me from the InfoWars army, from being able to post. Why? I have not said one word in that forum that I am ashamed of or would take back. I'm proud of every single word. Apparently, an AI bot claimed I said a bunch of things, accused me of performing homosexual acts and killing children, and that, which I never said at any time. So I was automatically just suspended until they can check into it, I guess. How can that be? That's stupid. All it is piss me off and expose me to nonsense, and I told you, I don't put up with nonsense, ever. So let me tell you how to get your act together. Number one, you got two kinds of main groups of people who are in the InfoWars army. You have people like me who step up to the plate, say who their name is, what they're all about, proud of it, and we take the slings and arrows any way at all. We don't care. But the fact is, it's been a good 10 years since I got any grief whatsoever from anybody. They know you're wasting your time trying to get through this skull with nonsense. If you come in with a good debate, I'll listen to it, and if it's better than what I believe, then I'll accept it. Then you got anonymous InfoWars army soldiers. Anonymous. Who ever heard of an army made up of anonymous people? You can't have a disciplined army made up of anonymous people. Okay? So that right there is stupid nonsense. And you're going to have rabble. And that's the case. Because among the anonymous people, what you have is AI bots, you have establishment sent trolls, and you just got freaking idiots who like to sow dissension and be pricks and just argue for the sake of being argumentative. Do you need that in the InfoWars army? I don't think so. So here's how you fix the problem, okay? Now, right off the bat, you get a guy like me who spends thousands of dollars a year at the InfoWars store and says right off the bat who I am. You should give me the courtesy of not suspending my account until you see something that I might have actually done. And then, if I did something that was not right, you should allow me to redeem myself by ponying up, say, $100 by buying something at the InfoWars store. Should be minimum, yeah. A fine, but I'm still going to get the iodine or whatever, so it's a win-win situation. But that would make people be a little more respectful, I would think. Okay? But then you got the other side, the anonymous. Okay? Now, some people, maybe they're on the inside in a government job. They don't want to show their name. And, okay, I understand that. That's fine. That's fine. But you should have to pony up $100 in the InfoWars store. You want to register for the InfoWars Army. Part of the registration process is if you're not going to give your name and tell them who you are, much less spend thousands of dollars at the store every year, then you put $100 up, you know, to become an anonymous InfoWars member, okay? And then after a week or so, if you're an AI bot or just an idiot, and you violate the guidelines, boom, you're out of there. Unless you pony up another $100 in the InfoWars store. This is a great revenue-raising concept for InfoWars. I don't know why you knuckleheads at InfoWars haven't thought of it. You know, you could make your opposition pay into your store to be able to sow their little bit of dissent and then kick them out as soon as they do. And charge them again, over and over again, to come back into the InfoWars army. Okay? They're probably not going to do it. Certainly, just the dicks who want to just be a dick, they're not going to do it unless they got way too much money. And if they do, it's great. You make some money. So, that's my terms to rejoin the InfoWars army. You got to make it a regular army where you can identify the troops who's in there. And the ones who want to remain anonymous, fine. But you got to pony up. You got to pay. That way, the people who are just going to sow dissent and be idiots, they're going to pay for it. Okay? So, I'm having somebody in the InfoWars army still get this message to you. I hope Owen gets this message. I hope Alice gets this message. Quit acting a fool. Quit wasting time. And, you know, you don't need this info circle jerk. Let's get busy. It's been Tomas Estrada Palma. Have a great day. I'm headed to Florida.